What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do my predictions for the US Open. So this is a website called Tornatopia. It's the tennis channel website. Basically just lets you to choose your picks. So let's just get started. So for the first pick, I pick Djokovic. I would be very surprised if he loses immediately. I'm picking Kyle Edmund. He looked impressive against Anderson. Sousa or Mo. I'm gonna go with Sousa. I highly doubt I'm pronouncing his name right, but Sousa, I'm gonna pick him. Actually, you know what? I'm going for him. Taking it back. And Struff. Carreño Busta had a pretty good week in doubles, so I'll go with him, even though this is singles. Then Michael Kruger or Pablo Sousa. I'll go with Kruger. So both the Sousas going out. Then I'll have Berankis. I like Berankis. He's a nice guy. Then Isner. Shapovalov. He looked impressive in the one win he got last week in Cincinnati. This one should be a good match. I'll go with him. Simone. Fritz. Oh wait, so Koepfer was the person who had a good US Open last year. He went to the 4th round. So this one might be good, but I'll go with Fritz. Then I'll go with Krajinovic. He had a good week. Pullman's. Lloyd Harris. This one should also be a good match. I would go for Opelka, but I don't know how his injury is going. So I don't know if he's gonna pull out. But I'll go for Opelka. Why not? Tsitsipas, Kovalik, Londero, and Dujara Troich. I'll go with Troich. Lajovic. Let's go with Jordan Thompson. Balassis and Guerin. Davodich. Okay, I don't like him. He fakes injuries, so I'm going to go with him. Then Gojo or Hurkacz. I'll go with Hurkacz. Minorino or Sonego. I'll go with Sonego. Jack Sock or Pablo Cuevas. Let's see. Pablo Cuevas. Actually, Jack Sock. I think he'll be playing with a chip on his shoulder, something to prove. So that's why I'll have him. Brandon Nakashima. And this should be a really good match. I'm going to pick Anderson for this one. I think he's got a good rhythm going, but Zverev has to prove the doubters wrong, like me. So I'll have Berrettini win that one. Humbert. No, I'll have Sidi to win this one. Rusahori. He had a decent week last week. Casper Rudd. Pear, I don't think he can play because he just got the virus. So I'm going to have him. Then I'll have Caruso. Taro Daniel. Rublev, but that could also be another upset. Now, Dimitrov or Tommy Paul. I'm going to go with another upset here with Tommy Paul. Fuchsovix or Delian. Fuchsovix. Fuchsovix usually does well. Even though he's not a seed. Go with Francis Tiafoe. I'll go with Basilesh. I'll go with Millman. Peya. Feliciano Lopez. I'll admit I don't know who this O'Connell person is. Medvedev. Batista Agut. Kikmanovic. Hospital or Kohlschreiber. I'll go with Kohlschreiber. No, Actually, I'll go with Pospisil. Pospisil, I think he'll do well. He's got a good serve. I'll go with him. Ronit just had a good week. Disappointed in the final though. Dimanor, he won the doubles last week with Carreno Busta. Karlovic or Gasquet? I'll go with Gasquet. He played a decent amount in the summer, the UTS. I'll go with Sam Querrey. Yannick Sinner or Karen Kachanov? I'll go with Yannick Sinner. Another big upset. I'll go with Felix Auger-Aliassime. This one should be a good match, but I think Andy Murray's got some rhythm going, so I'll go with him. Mute or Beasley? Mute played during the summer too. And then Sebas Wild had a good thing going right before the break. He's one of the first tennis players to actually get the virus, but I'll go with Jen Evans. Then Cilic or Kudla? I'll go with Cilic. Kudla can be sometimes decent. He's from my hometown area, but I still think Cilic is going to win. So I'll go with Campos, Nagal, or Kwan. I'll go with Nagal, and then I'll go with Theme. So you can also go and enter the final, enter it in the finals, and that enters it in. Kyle Edmund versus Djokovic. Kyle Edmund is obviously gonna win this title, so I'll just put that in. I'm just kidding. I think Djokovic is gonna win this one. Then Jan-Lennard Struff. I'm just gonna say Djokovic is gonna win this one already, because Struff just flopped against him last week. Then I'll Carreno Busta again, John Isner, and I'll have John Isner win this one too. And then Denis Shapovalov or Kwan. I'll have Shapovalov. Then Simone or Taylor Fritz. I'll have Simone. Krajinovic or Pullmans. Krajinovic. Then Larissa Opelka. Tsitsipas or Kovalik. Tsitsipas. Londero or Chorich. I'll go with Chorich. Lajovic or Thompson. I'll go with Jordan Thompson. And Balassis or Guerin. I mean, this draw really isn't the same without the top players like Federer, Monfils, Nadal. So that's disappointing, but obviously they're gonna put their health first. I mean, Federer is obviously going through surgery, so that's that. Hubie there. Jack Sock. Actually, no. I think he's gonna lose there. Wow, that's okay. That's weird. I'll have Anderson win this one. Berrettini or Sujita. I'll have Berrettini. He went to the semis last year. I'll have Casper. I'll have Rusevori win this one. I'm just gonna have Berrettini win this one though. Caruso or Madrak? Caruso. No. Rublev there. Tommy Paul there. Tiafo or Millman? Tiafo. Hey, would you look at that? Actually, I'll do this one now. Oh, I'll save it for later. Peya or Lopez? Peya. Lopez is aging. Okay, then I'll have Medvedev win this one. Bautista win this one. Battle of the Canadians, I'll have Raonic win. Then Dimonor or Gasquet? Gasquet. And then I'll have Sinner win this one and Sinner win this third round match. And this one should also be a good match. Felix or Murray? I'll have Murray. I think he's on the rise again. Dan Evans win this one, and you know what? I believe Murray to the fourth round. It's gonna be tough though. Best of 5. I'll have Cilic win this one, and Thiem win that, and beat Cilic. Although he had a major flop last week. I think he'll improve and go on. Now Shapovalov or Simone for the third round. Shapovalov. Oh boy, I did not realize that I was going to have to send one of these people to the quarters. Okay, then I'll have Opelka go to the quarters, which is really risky considering we don't know how his health is going to hold up. In fact, I'm just going to send Djokovic to the quarters and to the semis. Okay, that's just weird to see. Djokovic versus Opelka in the quarterfinals. But you gotta be different if you're gonna win this thing. There's gonna be upsets and it's gonna be a dark horse. So I guess Opelka is my dark horse. Okay, Tsitsipas or George. Tsitsipas, Guerin or Thompson. I'll have Guerin and Tsitsipas win this match. Schwartzman win this one, and Anderson win that, and Schwartzman go to the quarterfinals. And Berrettini Rublev win this, and Berrettini win that. Okay, this is a really weak section of the draw. Like, not to disrespect any of them, but that is such a weak quarter. Like, wow, that is bad. Okay. Then Tommy Paul or Francis Tiafoe. I'll go with Tommy Paul. Yeah, I'll go with Tommy Paul. Fourth round. Wow, okay. Let's just send Medvedev to the quarters. Like, this draw is pretty darn weak. I'll have Bautista win this one, and I think that's where Sinner's luck is going to run out. And I'll have Thiem win this one. I just don't think Murray is going to last this long. It's going to be tough for him to win a second round match. So that's a tough one. I might need to change that later, but it's fine for now. I've already sent Djokovic to the semifinals against Opelka. I'll have Tsitsipas here. No, I don't think Tsitsipas can beat Djokovic, so I'm just going to send Djokovic to the final. Berrettini or Medvedev? Let's do Medvedev. Thiem. I think Medvedev is going to win this one. So it's going to be a Medvedev-Djokovic final in my eyes. And, oh darn, I'm going to have Djokovic win. That is upsetting to me, because I'm not a Djokovic fan. But, oh well. Now, what will beat Djokovic? 6 aces. That doesn't seem unreasonable. And I'll have it be 176 minutes. And submit. Okay. Okay, and now we'll log in, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.